Boris Johnson has been praised for how his charisma helped mark a break from Theresa May's leadership when fighting back against the EU in Brexit trade deal talks. Bruges Group director Robert Olds argued the differences between Boris Johnson and Theresa May have resulted in a better chance at a full Brexit. During an interview with Express, Mr. Olds claimed Boris Johnson's determination and belief in Brexit has allowed the UK to make more headway in trade deal talks. He added Theresa May's attitude regarding Brexit allowed the EU to get comfortable and take advantage of the UK. He insisted one of the key reasons for this was the idea that Ms. May believed the EU was holding all the cards in the Brexit trade deal talks. Mr. Olds said, Theresa May did not believe in British independence. She was a Remainer, she remained sceptical about Brexit and was unable to say that Britain would be better outside of the EU. This is even though it was her government's policy to respect the referendum and take forward Brexit. She went into the game believing the other side was holding all the good cards. Mr. Olds noted the EU was forced to adapt when they faced Boris Johnson, his Brexit team and the new government strategy in the trade talks. He said, the difference is Boris Johnson actually does believe in Brexit. Despite his faults, he believes in the project of Britain being an independent country and a self-governing democracy. That is the main difference, and of course he has the personal charisma to win other people over to his point of view. Mr. Olds noted the difficulties Boris Johnson has faced in the Brexit trade talks, but argued he was confident the UK would succeed. He said, the British public gave Boris Johnson a handsome majority and gave him the power to go to the EU and make demands. He still has a long way to go to get a full Brexit, but he has to honour his pledge to Northern Ireland to make sure it remains an integral part of the United Kingdom. Despite the intention of Boris Johnson's government, the UK and EU have still not managed to agree a trade deal. With the end of the transition period, at the end of the year, looming, the likelihood of a no-deal Brexit is increasing. Last month, the Prime Minister gave the EU until October 15 to secure a post-Brexit trade deal with the UK, in order to make sure both parliaments have time to ratify an agreement before the end of the transition period. Mr. Barnier told EU ambassadors the talks will likely continue past Thursday's deadline and does not believe the UK will pull out of the talks if an agreement is not reached.